doors to any building on campus have always been a barrier to weapons of any kind. In recent years, even state legislators have tried to change that, but not anymore. The Department of Homeland Security revised Obama's plan and are now saying applicants are considered lawfully present to be in the U.S. This right here is what Tempe residents will be looking at when they go to the polls this November. These 3 questions right here on the side. Estudiantes y profesores del Distrito Escolar Unificado de Tucson han dado sus comentarios sobre una nueva propuesta. In order to get one of these, you must show proof that you're legally allowed to be in the U.S. Christina, Senator McCain was actually applauded throughout his entire meeting today. Even pro-immigration groups who normally stand up against the senator held thank you signs.
Reporter Lesley Marin was there, hearing from businesses that have weathered the tough economic storm.
Yes, well, Governor Jan Brewer just yesterday announced that Arizona had landed a huge business that will soon be headquartered in our state. Today at the state capitol, it was all about the small businesses. Several owners talked about the challenges and the successes of building their business, even during the last few years.
I was the busboy, waiter, dishwasher.
Larry White has been in the restaurant business for years.
So I love doing what I do.
As a young boy, he spent much of his time helping out at his grandma's local diner. And it was there he got the idea for his own business.
We serve comfort food. A lot of people going through hard times, some comfort food would cheer you up. And so we got bigger and stronger.
In the past 2 years, he has expanded with a new restaurant in Scottsdale and a newly remodeled, much bigger business in Phoenix. He now employs more than 100 people, including Faith Higgins.
Our Kool-Aid, don't forget our Kool-Aid.
Faith needed a job, saw the new building, and walked in.
I never ate here, but I was like, hey, I'll just try to go work there.
It's the growth of businesses like this that drew U.S. Congressman David Schweikert to the Capitol to listen to other small business owners talk about how they are thriving. Schweikert says government needs to keep their focus on small businesses, not just the big ones.
How do you help? How do you make it an environment where they can expand and grow?
White says he's figured that out. Just offer up a good product, and they'll come.
Let them taste it. They'll tell 10 people. Those 10 people will come. They'll tell 10 people. Now we're up to 100.
It made me feel sick.
This is how Lesley Noyes felt when she picked up her son from his Deer Valley Elementary School about a year ago.
Scoop him up and just run and just never come back there.
She found her 8-year-old son left in what the school called a calming room.
It was a box, and it was about 4 by 5 approximately, smaller than most elevators are.
Legally in Arizona, schools are allowed to place children in solitary confinement rooms like this one that Noyes has shared video of, only if the child is causing serious harm to themselves or others.
We were not aware of these seclusion rooms. I mean, it just never occurred to me that such a thing, was even being used.
We're one of 6 states that has no regulation whatsoever.
Because the state doesn't have any laws for how schools should be using these rooms, Representative Kelly Townsend proposed House Bill 2476. It would restrict schools from using any seclusion rooms unless they have permission from parents.
The majority of parents would be very interested to know the size of the room, the length of time the child is being placed in that room.
Townsend, a parent herself, didn't find out about the use of seclusion rooms in her own school district until she asked. So we asked Deer Valley School District if they notify parents when using these seclusion rooms. In a statement to Cronkite News, they wrote, "If a child requires the use of seclusion or physical intervention, parents are notified as soon as possible within the same school day. This is the last method of behavior management schools use with a student." Although Noyes believes this notification bill will help, she says it's not enough.
Eventually, I'd like to see those rules, those rooms come down and, hold the schools accountable.
Make sure you fill out. Classrooms at ASU, like this one, provide a quality learning environment. But can they assure a safe one? For students here, safety can mean several different things.
For me personally, I would feel more protected knowing that there is someone that is trained with a gun to have it on campus.
I think I would feel a little less safe.
Carlos Alfaro, a member of one of ASU's gun advocacy clubs, believes allowing students to carry concealed weapons on school grounds would provide the safety they currently don't have.
We want the trained, law-abiding citizens to have the guns and be able to use them in case.
His group, made up of about 30 ASU students, wants to first educate students on the benefits of guns on campus so that next semester they have enough support to change the law.
More guns are not a direct correlation of more crime.
We've done a great job here in Arizona.
State Representative Carl Seal used to support bills for guns on campus, but he now says Arizona does a good job regulating its existing laws.
We've created something called constitutional carry, which is basically allows people to have their firearm anywhere in the state.
But Alfaro isn't giving up on his ultimate goal.
We are less safe with this gun-free zone now.
In Phoenix, Lesley Marin, Cronkite News.